Okie dokie, quick blog entry from the Plenny underground car park. If you look, I have... Oh, is that my salopettes? Is that my ski trousers? Yes, it is. What am I doing? What's Lou doing? Yeah. What are we going to be doing together? I'll give you 3 guesses. You're only going to need 1. This is another exciting day in the life of Fred. This is day 2 from the rehab centre. So just a little update. Yesterday I left the rehab centre at in the morning. By 3 o'clock PM I was at the top of Plenny doing sit skiing, which is incredible. I'm going sit skiing again today. It's not solo, it's guided, so there's basically a guy, I'm just sort of sat there sort of passively going down, but it's fucking incredible. It's so good for visualization. I can totally visualize myself doing it, like leaning, weight shifting. It's absolutely awesome. It's so much fun. I admit I was a bit ignorant before and I thought it was like a bit of a sort of like, oh, let's like let the disabled guys like have a little bit of fun. No, it's fucking rad. It's so much fun. I think it could be even more fun than snowboarding. It is incredible. You're so close to the ground, you're like boom, boom, boom. And it is so cool. Yesterday I was so grateful for the sunshine. It was perfect weather, perfect spring riding conditions. It was incredible, sun shining. Beautiful soft snow. It was absolutely amazing. So now we're up here nice and early. It's 9:30 AM. Also want to add, we got up at, well, the alarm went off at 7:30. We're out the house by 9:30, which is absolutely incredible because we are both faffers and I'm in a wheelchair, so that's extra faff. So it was absolutely real, like swift morning. My legs didn't spasm last night. We had a fantastic night's sleep. We had such a really, really good time. And I just want to say, yeah, I'm going to have a really good time again today. Also met a pro athlete yesterday called Andrew Kirker, who was absolutely awesome. He gave me loads of pointers and tips, and I've basically learned more about being in a wheelchair and having a spinal cord injury in about 30 minutes yesterday with Andrew than I have in the last 9 weeks being around medical professionals. So any tips for anyone who's out there with a fresh spinal cord injury that might be watching the blog? Talk to other people with spinal cord injuries. They know way more than the doctors, trust me. So yeah, just a quick blog update. That's it, we're going skiing. Bye, woohoo! Okie dokie, another quick blog entry. I am on the gondola with Lou. Yee-hoo! And we are going up. We just saw some different guys this time, and they're going to take me out in a more active wheelchair, not a more active thingy. So it's going to be really fun. I'm really looking forward to it. And yeah, so Lou's going to come down as well this time, so she didn't get to go down with me. She's got all her gear on, and we're actually going to go riding together, and I'm so excited about it. Yee-hoo! And also, check it out. I'm on a bloody gondola. I'm in a wheelchair. I'm on a gondola in a wheelchair. Yow! So yeah, I'm in the sit ski right now. We're just about to head down. I've got my riding playlist on. I'm going to really visualize getting back on the snow. It's going to be amazing. I've got Pete with me, Lou's with me. We're going to ride together. It's going to be amazing. Yee-hoo! Yeah! Woo! Yeah! Side hit! Woo! There's Lou. There's Pete. We're riding together. Yeah! Woo! Yeah! Woo! Yeah! Yeah! There's my buddy Pete. The last time we rode together didn't end too well, but this is amazing! Yeah! There's Lou.
Yeah, boy. Woo!
Salut tout le monde. We are, look at me with my goggles on my head. That's oh mate, I feel amazing. So we just got back from the sit ski thing. I did take some footage, which I haven't looked at yet. It's probably shaky as fuck, but like it was so good. I had my riding playlist on, so I was like proper like visualizing, you know, just everything. And apparently, what did you say about the instructors? Like the instructors were kind of like
Fighting
kind of
over
fighting who was going to take me, because apparently, because I went yesterday and I was so active, like weight shifting, it makes it a lot easier for them. And this time the guy, his name was Roland, and he was fucking insane. We got air 4 times. Like, we hit this little side hit, and then we went round and then like popped back onto the piste. It was so rad. I was so, oh mate, I was like, oh my god, are we actually going to do that? Because I was thinking, like, if I was on a snowboard, I'd definitely do that. And I was like, yes, we are, woo! And then we're like, yes, woo! Back onto the piste. It was so fucking cool. And I was like riding, I could see Lou. It just reminded me of like riding again with Lou. Like, and Lou obviously has missed me a lot on the piste when she rides, and it was just fantastic. It was like an absolute dream come true, like to be up there with Lou and Pete as well. So it's so cool seeing Pete, because the last time we rode together, it didn't end up too well. But yeah, it was a fantastic morning. So it's, what's the time? It's 10 past 11. We're in the car. We're on our way to the hospital to get the scan. I'm going for a scan. So for 11 o'clock, we have done so much this morning. It's crazy. For a pair of faffers, we've been incredibly organised and we've done a lot. And it's just been one of the best days ever. I know I keep saying that, but it really has. And yeah, what do you reckon, Lou?
Fucking awesome!
Yahoo! So quick blog entry. Wow, my face is red from the sun. Anyway, just got out of the hospital where I had my scan. Quick little side story. We were on our way to Tonon Hospital, and then we couldn't find the paperwork, so we had to call the rehab centre. We're like, oh, we can't find the paperwork. Like, and they were like, it's Annemasse Hospital, and we were like, Annemasse? We're going to Tonon. So anyway, we had like a 45-minute what do you call it, diversion, and we had a little cheeky stop at KFC. I usually wouldn't eat fast food, but we were starving. Anyway, point is, I've got sidetracked, haven't I? What was my point? The scan. So the results of the scan were very, very positive. So I didn't tell anyone because I didn't want to attract any sort of worry or any sort of thing, but the doctors told me that I was at risk of osteonecrosis, which, if anyone knows what that is, it's basically where the bone dies, and like could have been possibly that, and that would have meant I would have needed a prosthetic femur, which would have been a huge operation, as you can imagine, and a massive setback, and I didn't want to think about it too much, didn't want to tell anyone about it. But luckily that is not the case. So it's fucking great news. It's basically just my pelvis is fractured ever so slightly. There's a small fragment of bone in the hip joint where the ball moves round, and it's making the fluid a bit more coagulated, you know, a bit more sticky. So it's restricting the movement. But yeah, so basically it's just a very, very small, well, they're going to send the scan to an osteopath to... he's a specialist and he's going to decide, but basically I think what's most likely going to happen, according to the doctor in there, is a very, very small operation to remove the piece of the bone, and then it should heal on its own quite nicely. So great news. Skiing this morning, great news at the hospital, little cheeky KFC. Been a pretty good afternoon. What do you reckon, Lou?
Fucking excellent.
Not a bad view. Oh look, just behind the tree there. Hello, Mont Blanc. Ooh. Yeah. Pretty banging view for the drive home. I'm on the gondola, I'm flying solo. I went up to try the handy ski again, but unfortunately they've all closed up for the day. Had a bit of a, late, we came back a bit late from the hospital. And yeah, Lou's off for a few laps, which makes me insanely happy. I love it when Lou goes riding, because she's done so much for me. She's missed out on so many days. The sun's out, the snow is good, she's riding, that's cool. I'm going to go down, there's a band playing at the trampoline. I'm going to have a non-alcoholic beer, or perhaps a fizzy water, you know. Fucking rock and roll these days, mate. And then, yeah, dunno, just chill out, enjoy the band. And yeah, I'm back. I'm just so happy to be back. and then I got randomly punched in the head.